Welcome to Formula World. I'm your host Dylan Shelley, and here's what's on this episode. First up on Formula World, Sebastian Vettel still wants title with Ferrari. A team that doesn't perform as per expectations can put its drivers in an awkward position. They can be torn between staying loyal and looking for opportunities elsewhere. Sebastian Vettel joined Ferrari with the intention of winning his 5th World Championship, but that still remains a dream. When he was asked if he still had the desire to stick it out with Ferrari, he said, "I would say so. I've been around now for a while, but I still love what I do. I love driving. I got really excited when I got in the car last week. I very quickly got back into a rhythm and that felt great. The satisfaction you get from driving the car, I would say, is still the same." He would go on to give a fair assessment of his time so far with Ferrari and reaffirmed his championship aspirations. "We're not just here to get a good feeling driving around. I'm here to win. In that regard, in recent years some of them were good, better than others, but none of them have been to our liking at the very end. I joined Ferrari to win the championship. We haven't done so far, and it's been a couple of years now. The hunger, the will, the determination is still there. We are here to fight." Williams still have the slowest car. The reports coming from Williams have been mostly positive over the last few days. Many saw this as a silver lining for the team, but the improvements might still not be good enough. And their driver George Russell didn't mince his words when it came to the team's position in the pecking order of F1. "No doubt we're in a better position. I think realistically we are still the slowest car. We're not going to get carried away with ourselves, but we've definitely reduced the gap. That's all we could have hoped for over the winter. We'll go into Melbourne and see, but don't expect to see us in Q2 or Q3. He further revealed the condition under which Williams will be able to finish a race in any position of substance. "We've definitely improved, but expectations are all under control. Last year when we outperformed our car, we were still qualifying 19th and finishing 19th. So I hope this year when people slip up and we perform well, that's when we can take the opportunities." Fast feed. Mercedes driver Valtteri Bottas sees no reason to not use DAS in Melbourne. He also feels that it's going to be 3 teams challenging at the beginning of the season at least for wins. Former F1 driver Sergei Sirotkin is pleased to be back behind the wheel of a racing car as he will replace the quarantined Christian Lundgaard of ART Grand Prix for the F2 testing in Bahrain. AlphaTauri team principal Franz Tost believes that they had a strong preseason thanks to the efforts from everyone. Red Bull driver Alex Albon is excited and can't wait to get racing again. And his teammate Max Verstappen isn't fond of Netflix Drive to Survive and prefers to have a one-on-one interview with the person who would like to know him. Renault driver Daniel Ricciardo doesn't expect any rivalries for him in 2020 unless it builds through the season. McLaren team principal Andreas Seidel has predicted that the fans can expect a tight and exciting battle in what will be a great season of F1. Formula E driver Jean-Eric Vergne revealed that prior to the race in Marrakesh he was kept in quarantine in hospital but eventually was cleared. And former F1 driver Nico Hülkenberg reveals he was close to making the breakthrough and signing for a top team in 2013, but unfortunately that didn't work out. Will Vettel win a championship with Ferrari? Be sure to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.